Drake.
I mean, he's nice. The kid is nice.
Listen, first of all,
nice.
I'm gonna give Drake. I want to salute Drake and tell Drake that I really, really, really appreciate this. No, man, because this shit is so hip hop. Because I didn't think he wanted it with Kendrick in any way, shape, or form.
He wanted it.
Yeah. Not only did he want it, he understands the level of competition. See, I think Drake learned a lot from the Duppy freestyle. I think he learned a lot from his little kerfuffle with Pusha T. Because he puts out the Duppy record, right? And Duppy was a little too emotional, and it wasn't as focused as I'm used to seeing Drake when he's in war mode. See, when Drake was in war mode against Meek, it was all calculated. You know, the charged up. 4 days later, he comes out with back-to-back, everything from, actually sending me the bottles to, you've heard stories of back-to-back playing in Meek's hotel room
it was
over and over while he was in Toronto.
Orchestrated.
The cover of the back-to-back where it's like,
You think Barry Bonds or something?
No, I don't think it's Bonds. Is somebody from the Blue Jays? I forgot who it is. But everything meant something is what I'm saying. Like, everything. And so I didn't get that from the Duppy because I felt like it was Pusha T was his op, but he didn't really have much on Pusha T, so he was just beating up on Kanye, and it didn't hit the same. And I think that's what caused him to end up, losing that round to Pusha T, right? Because Pusha T came out with Story of Adidon, which, just real quick, very, 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 very slept on diss record, and I tell you why. Do you know, when you think about it, Pusha T fucked up a multi-million-dollar endorsement deal with Adidas because he jumped out the window and stepped on Drake's rollout.
Wow.
Then he stepped on the rollout for Drake's son. You understand what I'm saying? That's got to piss you off in a different way.
Yeah.
So if you Drake, you either engage in rap or do something that's going to cost you or somebody you love to end up in jail, right?
Oh, wow.
So that's probably why he's like, you know what? I'm going to back the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we know skill-wise, Drake got it.
He nice.
So with this, the reason I love this, because it's so calculated. First of all, go back to Rap Gene. He starts off with an intro from Wu Kid. I didn't know that was in there on purpose. I thought Wu Kid had got the record before everybody else.
Me too,
and people was ripping it off Sirius Satellite Radio.
And why is it a big deal to have the Who Kid in?
Because Who Kid used to be 50 Cent's DJ. So at the height of all of that G-Unit beef when 50 Cent was shitting on everybody, via mixtapes, Who Kid? You always heard that.
Oh, so it's war mode.
Come on. That's so hip hop. How's the kid from Canada out hip hopping all you motherfuckers?
I'm saying.
That one little touch is like, oh, that's hip hop.
White people up. yo, white boys up right now, Taylor.
I could never be nobody's number one fan. Directly referencing Future. Okay? Directly referencing Future because Future says that on what album was that Future says that on?
We don't trust you?
Yeah, we don't trust you. What's the line? You a nigga number one fan, dog. Sneak this and I don't understand, dog. Then he comes back and says, your first number one, I had to put it in your hand. Oof. Boom. Oof. That's the way too sexy.
You pussies can't get booked outside of America for Nan.
I don't know if that's true, though. I'm sure Future can get booked outside of it. But
not in the same way.
Not in the same way.
The cultural influence and the ticket sales don't hit the same outside of America.
Yes.
That's true for most acts.
Yes.
Now, here's this next line.
I'm the hit maker y'all depend on.
No, before that, I'm out in Tokyo because I'm big in Japan.
You think that's dick size or what?
It's got to be a double entendre.
Got to be a double entendre.
Is there a girl named Tokyo?
I just told you talking about the size of cock in Japan.
No, I'm out in Tokyo.
Not really a flex, though.
That's what I'm saying.
If you got a bigger dick in Japan,
right, though?
That's not a flex.
Right? Do you know what I mean? That is a good point. It's like being the tallest Mexican.
That's what I'm saying.
So I think it is, right? But what I'm saying, but I think it means something else. I'm out in Tokyo because I'm big in Japan. What else does that mean?
Well, based off the first line, it just means you can't get booked outside of America. I'm all the way in Tokyo because I'm big in Japan.
But I think it's a double entendre. I think it means that on face value, and there's another meaning that we don't know.
I'm the hit maker y'all depend on, which is a fact. We know this.
That
you
is
know
true.
what I'm saying? He's been writing a lot of hits for a lot of people for a long time. I can't even go through all of this line for line because I'll be all over the place. I will say the reason I like this record so much is because number one, it's very hip hop. Number two, Drake is rapping his ass off. Number three, I didn't know what angle he was going to take against Kendrick Lamar. I was in here saying that Kendrick Lamar is bulletproof as an MC. Right?
Yeah.
You notice he ain't coming at Kendrick
You was
as a
in
rapper.
here calling everybody scared. You was saying nobody wants it with the boogeyman. You was saying a lot.
Well, I did that on purpose.
To make him do this?
I was hyping shit up. I know what I'm doing.
You
knew that. Yeah. What do you mean? Like, yes. I don't think Drake's scared. Drake out there.
Come on,
He got me.
But I will say, I
don't think Drake is willing to do it. You don't think that's getting back to Tristan?
And guess what now? Kendrick is on the fucking clock.
The clock is
Kendrick is on the fucking clock.
It's been ticking
It
for a
took
while.
Drake 3 weeks.
No, it did not. It took
2
Drake
weeks.
Okay, let's talk about
Big
this.
whoop.
How many weeks did it take Cole to respond to Kendrick?
Yeah, a couple days.
1. How many weeks did it take Drake? 2. Why? Because he was on tour. Soon as he got off tour, he got right back to him.
He was on tour.
Hey,
Okay, hush. You're too
Pipsqueak,
much of a
pipe
fan.
down.
Yeah,
Pipe
Pipsqueak,
down,
pipe down. Exactly.
Yeah,
Pipsqueak, pipe down. I'm taller than you and Kendrick. But listen, first of all, I love Kendrick,
Okay.
but Kendrick is on the clock. And I'm going to tell you why Kendrick's on the clock.
I like
This
that.
is not a beef that just happened. This is a beef where both of them have been throwing subliminals at each other for years now. Years they've been getting at each other. Kendrick, 3 weeks
Drake
ago,
is now just responding.
Kendrick 3 weeks ago started all of this shit back up on the Like That record, which is the #1 record in the country for 3 weeks in a row. He started it back up. J. Cole got right back to him a week later, even though he apologized, but he still got right back to him. Drake, a week after Cole, got right at him.
Why do
Kendrick-
you make it seem like Drake hasn't? We've been waiting for Drake to respond for Kendrick.
And he,
for a while.
by the way, not only did he respond,
this year.
not only did he respond, he went further than Kendrick ever has. Kendrick just been giving. Kendrick just been giving.
I don't like your little flip.
It's not a flip.
It
It's
is a
being
flip.
objective. It's
You're
not a
being
flip.
mad flip.
No, y'all.
Kendrick
Her
don't
problem
fuck
is
with
she's
you.
a fan. She's a fan, and I'm a
So
fan
what?
too.
Why can I be a fan?
You should be an
No,
objective.
I'm not gonna
You should be an
like-
objective. Don't be a dick rider.
Yeah, don't be a dick.
How am I being a dick
Because
rider?
you're not
You're
being
the one being a
objective.
dick rider right
You're not
now.
being objective.
Are you not being a
You're
dick
not being
rider right
objective.
now?
Why? Because I'm giving them props.
You look at you how you riding dicks.
I'm giving them props.
Like, oh my God, I had never heard Drake to do this. Like, calm it down.
No, you calm it down.
No, because you're not. If you were not like,
Yo.
if you were friends, if you were cool with both of them,
like this.
Yeah.
or cool.
I don't know.
with how-
Let's be clear. I don't know either one of
No,
these
no,
niggas.
I'm saying-
Oh,
I'm not saying-
no, let's be clear. I don't need nothing from either one of these niggas.
I'm not saying
I
that.
don't know Kendrick Lamar.
I'm not saying
I
that.
don't know Drake
I'm not
like
saying
that.
But
Take
you don't
that.
have to be so hyped.
Why? I like
You
hip
was
hop.
really hyping.
I love hip hop.
You was riding on Kendrick a lot longer than Drake.
And I'm
So for
still
you to
with
be-
Kendrick. Time out. I still got faith in Kendrick. But let's
No,
be
you did.
correct.
That's not what you said when you came in here. Is that what he said?
Nope.
Exactly.
Nope.
Stop playing.
What did I
Stop
say?
playing. No.
Hold on. Let me hype you up.
No, go ahead, go ahead, so I can
No,
explain.
I
Go
got
ahead.
hype
Tell me what you think. Go ahead, go ahead.
I think you said, yo, I don't think they can handle Drake.
No, what I said was.
No, you
I'm
said
not-
I think Drake
no.
might win. That's
Y'all
what you
really, y'all really need a lot
Yeah.
of media. But
Well, first of all, let me.
I do, 'cause
First of
this
all,
is
first of all,
brilliant.
let me finish my point.
Right
first
now,
of all.
he's brilliant.
First of all, let me finish my point. Number one, Drake, phenomenal diss record. I'm not a hater. Okay, I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater or somebody who's so fanned out over somebody I can never be objective. Hip hop is this. This is dope. You know what I like in this rap? I like the fact that I didn't know what angle he was going to take with Kendrick. Because Kendrick is so bulletproof as an MC.
Yeah.
But he didn't go after the MC route.
what angle did he take?
The business route.
Ooh, went the business
The business route. Which could come back and hurt him.
Are you?
And the reason it could come back and hurt him because everybody knows
Drake had a kind of rough deal.
Drake had a lot of bad. He was signed to a lot of people at one point. I don't know about now.
So maybe he's baiting him. Maybe he wants him to come for his business.
Well, Pusha put that out there too. Pusha had put that in the record. Pusha put how, Drake was caught up in all of these different deals. But I still like the angle because this is a double entendre too. Because not only did Kendrick have to give top 50%, which is actually a fantastic deal for a new artist.
Is that good?
50%? For a brand new artist that you started from scratch, Top could get 80, 90.
Wow.
like Top could get everything
I didn't realize
if he
that.
wanted to.
God damn.
Could you break that down though? So is he just getting 50% of all his back catalog or everything?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I mean, he could still be getting 59 for all I know. I really don't know.
Maroon
I have no
5
idea.
need a verse. You better make it witty.
Ooh.
Then we
Ooh.
need a verse for the Swifties.
Before that, he said, "And you better do this show in the Biddy."
What does that mean?
If this, I don't know, but if Kendrick is affiliated with Bloods, he got to do what they tell him to do. He got to do the song in the Biddy.
Oh.
Okay? And I like this because I'm sure Drake probably gets 50% of all the records he does. So it's kind of like a double entendre to everyone. I'm gonna tell you the line I really like in this shit. I like when he says, what's a prince to a king? You my son, nigga. Oof. Cause remember Kendrick was like, Prince will outlive Mike Jack. Drake already said he Michael Jackson. Right?
Oh.
So a prince is a son to a king. And also
Taylor
Michael Jackson's son name is Prince. This niggas motherfuckers doing some fly shit on here, yo. You can say what you want.
Come on,
He's
son.
doing-
Yeah. See?
Huh?
He said, whose son is
Michael
Yo,
Prince?
pay
Jackson.
attention, yo. Pay attention.
Michael
These
Jackson.
are bars.
These
These are bars.
He's spitting some bars on this shit, yo.
This going right over your head.
I didn't say he's not spitting bars, but I'm not going to
You
be
did.
as hyper as you
You
are.
did.
I'm not riding
You don't love
Drake's
hip-hop?
dick.
You don't love hip hop.
No,
It's
I
true.
don't need to have to ride Drake's dick too because he put out a fire.
So are you riding Kendrick's dick?
Absolutely.
Why? That's cool.
What
Why would you want to
talking
ride
about? But I'm a
somebody's dick?
loyal bitch. What
He's
you mean?
married.
Why are you loyal to him? What happened? He got a girl.
He's a married man.
Exactly. What
Yeah,
the fuck?
chill out.
Why are you loyal to Kendrick Lamar?
Yeah, what did
How old are
Kendrick do
you?
for you?
All I know is Kendrick, like how I feel about Kendrick's music. Drake has, and I like
I
Drake's
love Kendrick's music. I've said
I like
over and
Drake's
over,
music
I think
too.
Kendrick is the
but
leader
when
of
it
the
comes
new
to them
school.
two battling, I'm going with Kendrick because he's my top.
I'm going
rapper.
with who got the dopest shit. That's what a battle's
Okay,
about.
that's cool, but I'm never just gonna be hype like how you are. That's all.
'Cause you don't
I'm
love
not a
hip-hop.
hoe. I'm not a hoe like you. That's all.
You don't love hip hop.
Whoa! Bam, bam, bam.
You just don't
Bam,
love
bam,
hip-hop.
bam.
No, I'm just not a hoe.
Being a hoe is not being objective. Being a hoe is sticking to a dumbass opinion just because you love somebody so much.
not.
And I'm not saying your opinion is dumb, but
Or you just really said that.
but
What
you
are
gotta give
talking
props where props is due.
I just said it was
No,
alright.
you
I
don't.
never said it was alright in the group chat. I never said it was alright.
It's more than alright.
Okay.
I like how
Okay,
tight
but just because I don't agree with you does not mean that I
like
have
how
to ride his
tight-
dick.
Taylor,
and
I'm not
everything
about to argue with you over
Okay,
Kendrick Lamar and
good.
Drake. Why are you
Chill
so
out
upset
then.
about this?
Because-
I love how
What's going on
Because-
here?
No, she's in her
God
feelings.
damn, Drake, you see what
Yo,
you caused?
yo.
Like, what the
Kendrick,
fuck?
we need you to respond for Taylor because she's going
Please.
through it right now.
Jesus
come at
Christ.
fucking Charlamagne
What is
too.
going on?
Please come at Charlamagne.
This is crazy.
She's going through it.
Going through it.
For what?
Like, damn.
We all love
Kendrick ain't taking it this hard.
No, he not.
He's not taking it this hard.
No,
Kendrick
he's
is in the
not.
booth right
The
now.
white boy to win.
Oh, now he's
now we got
he's
to-
like, that's
Now we got to the fucking bottom of it.
crazy, son.
Huh? We got to the bottom of it.
Kendrick, you on the clock. Kendrick, you see what you're doing to your fucking fans, Kendrick.
Yo,
It's Kendrick, do you see what you're doing to your fucking fans? She ready to fight me just because I think Drake got a dope
over
diss.
the white boy.
And now she's like, I don't want the white boy to
The
win.
white boy going
It just came out. She was tough, and then she was like, I just don't want the white boy to win.
Yeah.
God damn.
What's wrong with the white boy winning, yo?
That's what I'm talking about.
You know what Drake
What's
should
wrong
do?
with the white boy winning?
You know what Drake should do? You know what the white boy should do?
What should a white boy
This is what the white boy should do.
What should a white boy
The white
do?
boy dropped on Saturday, right? The white boy dropped on Saturday.
Yeah.
He should drop it. We're recording this on Tuesday. He should drop on Wednesday.
White boy
And be
wins.
like, I waited 4 days, y'all. Where Dot at?
Whoa!
I waited 4
flip,
days.
though, right?
That shit is fire.
Did you see the flip?
It's not a
Why
flip.
you giving like you too hype?
I'm a
my nigga.
creative.
You too
Yo,
hype.
I like to throw shit out there that I would like to see.
Son.
Aren't you a
4
creative?
days now.
Where Dot at?
Way
I
too
would drop
hype.
back to back too.
Way too
Oh,
hype.
God.
You know why I would do that too?
Why?
Because number one, Kendrick's on the clock.
Yeah.
Number two, you can't play with Kendrick either. So you don't know what he coming with. So you already did a well-calculated drone strike. You might as well drop another goddamn one.
Listen, I don't
You
say
might
it-
as well.
I don't
That
say
ball
this
was
often.
so hard.
I really
You
don't
might
say
be
this
behind
often.
it.
Wait till the flip happens again next
I'm just
week.
saying, you might be
I want
behind
the
the
flip.
AI.
I want to
Can't
come in here
wait.
next week and be like, yes, Kendrick.
Kendrick is the truth.
Yes. I'm not shitting on Kendrick. Kendrick is the guy, but I'm gonna give props what props is due.
Why
you know
are you giving? Why are you saying what Drake should do too, though? That's
What if
I'm
Drake
saying.
was-
Why not?
What if Drake was full?
I also said what I thought Rick Ross should do. If I was Rick Ross, I wouldn't have, as soon as Drake called me racist, I would have got on Instagram and called Drake a Karen. Immediately.
He did, though.
No, he didn't. He called him a white boy. It's a difference between being a Karen. You called me racist to your mom. You're a Karen, okay? Then I would have called him Aubrey Graham Cracker. That would have been my next thing, okay? I'm full of these, Taylor. For everybody. Who want them? Okay? I'm full of them.
I know.
He's Vince
That's
McMahon.
it. I'm sitting back watching like, you know what would be cool? If this happened and that happened. What's the problem? That's hip-hop.
If Kendrick need a ghostwriter, right here. So.
I know.
Wow.
Oh, I got some for
I'm
Kendrick.
just
What you
saying.
got?
I don't wanna
What
say.
you got?
I
You
got
can't
some-
give us a bar?
I got some.
Give us a
He needs a little
too.
help.
So
He need a little help to top.
now you scared to talk about Kendrick? Okay, so
I don't really have nothing for Kendrick. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't even thought about Kendrick.
You really down bad right now.
Yeah.
This is sad, yo.
You like that song that Drake put
This is
out.
what this and this is why I say Kendrick's
I'm
on the
not
clock.
saying it wasn't
Kendrick's on the
bad.
clock for people like you.
I know.
People like you are losing it right
She's
now.
holding her breath.
Because two things can happen.
Holding her
If Drake
breath.
drops back to back two and he drops on a Wednesday and he hits him with the I waited 4 days, where dot at? Oh my God. You think Taylor's spiraling now?
Oh my Lord.
So
What would you do?
Kendrick really got to the weekend, yo.
all people out.
Kendrick got to the weekend, yo. I'll be
got-
honest
Why
with
are
you.
you putting time on him when we've
Why?
been waiting for Drake to answer the Kendrick for this long, though?
They've always been answering each other with subliminals.
Yep.
The reason I'm putting time on him because Drake went further than Kendrick ever has.
Ooh-wee.
This is this is a song where 70% of it is about Kendrick Lamar. This ain't a couple of bars here, a couple of bars there. He's at you. And Kendrick, he mentions your wife.
That's crazy.
He mentioned your
That's too
wife.
far. That's too far.
No,
He
it's
mentioned
not.
your wife.
What do you mean? No, it's not mentioning someone's innocent wife.
He got people speculating about whether or not
So
Kendrick's wife was with
now
bodyguards and all types of
now
other
it's about to
shit.
be about his kid. It's up.
No,
No.
you can't talk about
Yes,
children.
Yes, you can.
And wives
Yes,
are
you
innocent.
can. Who
If-
gives a fuck?
God damn.
It's hip hop, like you said, right?
No, I never said that.
I mean, listen, man. It just depends how far they want to go. I mean, that was a very witty line that Drake said, and I think Drake once
Is she in
again.
the public eye? Is she a public
no,
figure?
not at all.
Oof. No,
And once again, Drake learned from the Pusha T thing because he said
That's too far.
Pusha T's wife in the song as well. But when he said Pusha T's wife in the song, I don't think he was ready for what Pusha T came back
Yeah.
with. I think he's ready this time. He's fully aware of the consequences of mentioning a wife's
it's
name
not
in the song.
necessarily wife. It's if your wife is in the public eye, she's a public figure. That's one thing. If she's a private person, that's I don't know. I think that's too far.
I hope we find out that Drake has another kid somewhere.
Wait, you what? Why would you want
God
that?
damn, why are you putting that on him?
Why you hate Drake so much?
This
I
is
don't
crazy.
know.
But
But when
why
it
are you
comes
so
to Kendrick,
emotional?
like
I
now
hope Kendrick
it's
don't
up.
take none of these angles.
Uncross
that
your
you're
arms,
using.
yo. You gotta uncross your arms. Right now, your energy's too upset. It's too angry.
Kendrick got, look at Kendrick. Damn, Kendrick. You see how you got your fans?
yeah, you.
Damn.
Yeah, this is-
Kendrick, damn, Kendrick. Okay? I want to say everything's going to be all right.
But I don't know.
We don't know. Your fans are going crazy. You can't even listen to all right right now with the same
Yes, I can.
enthusiasm.
Couldn't.
Turn it
Yeah,
on
you
right
couldn't.
now and tell me if you think things going to be all right.
They are gonna-
You just said, I don't want the white boy to win.
Yo, you really
You
did.
are like,
You know what?
damn.
You really cried.
That's not even
yo.
the song I go to anymore with Kendrick.
What's your
the
song,
song
you
you
go
go
to?
You Can't Count Me Out.
Oh,
We not counting him out, Taylor.
No,
You
he's
are.
not.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
This is hip hop. This is
don't
what it's
care.
supposed to be. This is
Until-
hip hop. Cole came out with some disses we thought was weak. It had nothing to do with who the disses were towards. I thought they were weak. Kendrick came out with some bars a couple weeks ago
What's
and
a
like that
Prince?
I thought was hard.
what's a prince to a king? He's
This
a son.
Drake shit, this
That
push
goes
up
crazy.
is fantastic. Yo, Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga.
That shit is crazy.
Everywhere I go, now that I'm Metro, people gonna be saying that to me. You see how Taylor's ready to fight?
Yeah.
How you think Metro gonna feel when he just out minding his business and somebody be like, Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga. Like, you just minding your business in Chick-fil-A somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And this nigga Drake sent a drum line to Magic City.
Yeah, that was
He
crazy.
sent a drum line to Magic City. Was Metro in there? I don't even fucking
It
know.
don't matter. It don't matter.
This
if he
guy
was or
is
not.
diabolical.
Yeah.
I like wartime Drake. I really do.
Listen,
I like wartime.
if we
Drake.
look at history, the whites are pretty good at war.
That's his.
We are
that is
pretty good at
definitely.
war. I just want to say
that is definitely his colonizer side.
I'm
He's
saying.
not
It's
playing.
absolutely
and it's
about the same.
working. How many times you met Kendrick?
Twice.
And
What about
were
it?
they impactful for you?
Yeah.
Does it? He's
Kendrick is a
guy,
great
he's a
guy.
beautiful soul.
Yes,
Yeah.
like or all that.
Kendrick is a great guy, fantastic rapper, the best. I say he's the leader of the new school. But I did say when I came in here, I don't know if he can win this audience.
Talk about
And
it.
what I mean by that
Talk
is
about it.
Kendrick is a rapper's rapper.
So okay, this is
He's a rapper's rapper. I don't know if he's going to create something that people are going to fully appreciate. I don't want him to overthink it. Like when Drake says, yo, you've been sitting on a song for 4 years, drop that shit. Right?
yeah.
4 years ago was a long time. You could tell Drake just wrote this. You could tell by the references, the 20 verses 1, even though it's a double entendre, because, you know, and Just Hilarious told me this, 'cause I don't know about no goddamn TikTok, but there's a trend on TikTok, 20 verses
Yeah.
1,
Yeah.
or some shit like that.
Yeah, you know, it's the dating show.
The dating show, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a double entendre because he's just using that slang.
God damn, the song just
But
got
Yo,
better.
the song
just
is wild
got
dense.
better.
It's
That's
so
fucking-
dense.
Come on.
Yo, this guy literally goes, you got me feeling like I'm 50. Mind you, he already did the Woo Kid drop at the beginning.
Yeah.
You got me feeling like I'm 50. Then he says, I can't believe Ross is getting into this. He's almost 50. I might take your girl, cuff her like I'm Ricky. Like he's just, the fact that you said you feeling like 50 to spit your 2 or 3 Rick
cuff her
Ross.
like I'm Ricky because he was a CEO.
CEO.
Yes,
yeah.
but before that he
Did you
goes.
get that?
But before that he goes. You got me feeling like I'm 50. So now, as soon as you about to diss Ross,
Let me just show you what y'all
you
look
say you
like.
feeling like 50.
Yeah.
Like this is a dope rap
What
record.
y'all look like to me.
What do we look like? Just two friends?
wanna
Just two
fuck
friends
this
showing
shit
love
out
to
of-
each other?
wanna fuck this shit
she's
out
showing
of
us the Jaden Smith and Justin Bieber. That's
And you see that? Do you see it? They can have a beautiful relationship where they care about one another. They don't need to make a whole reality show out of it for attention.
What?
What?
You know what I mean? They could just love one another, whether it's straight, gay, doesn't matter. They don't need to make a whole show where they gotta teach people what gay is.
Oh, I like giving props where props is due. Just like when Kendrick drops, hopefully this week, because he's on the fucking clock. And if he fucks around and Drake drops again tomorrow, because at the end of that record, after the academic sample, another record does come on. And Drake says, I was trying to keep it PG. PG is the label that Kendrick Lamar and Dave Free have started called PG Lang. So it's a double entendre, and he got it ready to go. If he fucks around and drops that today, because this podcast, we could drop it today just to prove a point. If he fucks around and drops a back-to-back part 2 today, whoa.
This is a wrap.
Whoa.
What do you think happens to
Whoa.
you? What do you think happens to you?
Whoa.
Taylor, what do you think
Whoa,
happens
Taylor.
to you if that happens?
Whoa. I love Kendrick Lamar, but as a Kendrick Lamar fan, if he let Drake drop 2 back-to-back, when you've been saying you on war all these years,
I'm gonna feel like all the fans how they felt with J. Cole. That's how I'm gonna feel.
What does that mean?
you gonna turn your back on him?
No, I'm disappointed in him. I'm not turning my back on J. Cole.
I hope Kendrick is ready. And by the way, I know Kendrick is ready, but I just feel like if you've been throwing these subliminals for all of these years, you did the Big 3 record a few weeks ago, you finally got what you seem to have wanted, which is Drake giving you a full record. You should be ready, bro. Like, you should be ready. Because the more you wait, the more anticipation builds up, and the more you can't live up to that hype. Think about Dr. Dre Detox album. Think about anything that, what's some other stuff that had like anticipation? Like when you heard about it for so long, you was just like, oh. And when it came out, it didn't live up to your expectations because it had way too much hype. Which is why when Beyonce dropped her album back in the day with no marketing, no promotion, that was such a great thing.
Yeah, because they had no expectations.
None.
Low expectations, key to life.
That's the key to life. That's why it's dope when artists do that. When artists just give you something, it's just like, oh shit, you wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, if you hype, we're going to build this idea of what it is in our brains
That's
that
right.
we never meet.
That's right.
And that's probably happening right now.
That's why Rick Ross.
What is that?
Like how he just came back in
Ross
2
wasn't
seconds,
playing.
and it was like
Ross came right back.
we just all listened to it. I was like, yo, this sound good.
You right? And everybody was like, yo, this shit sound dope. Because he ain't wasting no time. He hit him that night. The more Kendrick waits, the more anticipation builds. And whatever he puts out may or may not live up to the hype. I said that this record, Push Up, is Drake's takeover. I don't think it's as good a record musically, even though it's really good. I don't think it's, maybe I'm just time biased because I've been listening to Takeover for so long. But this is his takeover. Because on Takeover, Jay went at a few people. He went at Mobb Deep, he went at Nas, he gave half a bars to other people. But he went at more than one person. And then that made Nas make Ether. So if this is Drake's takeover, me as a 45-year-old hip-hop fan born in 1978, I'm expecting Kendrick, after years of subliminals, well, not even subliminals, like sort of direct subliminals, like we know who we talking about. After years of that, and what I just heard on that Like That record, I need something Ether level.
Expecting Ether.
I'm expecting Ether
And
level.
he's giving you the opportunity to give it to him. Without Takeover, there is no Ether. So Kendrick has the opportunity to deliver his generation's Ether.
It's right there.
To create a new word in the vernacular. Ether is a word that we use now. He has the opportunity to do that for his generation. It's teed up, ready to go.
It's right there. It's right there.
Taylor, you look like you lost a pet. I'm just telling you, you're disheveled right now.
I have no problem saying when I'm wrong, Taylor. Okay? I don't want to be wrong either. I want Kendrick to come out and do what I believe Kendrick is capable of doing. I just don't know if, at this point, like I said, the longer Kendrick waits, he's going to make the audience be ready to shut the shit down. Them 2 AI tracks dropped this morning. I didn't like, one of them was super whack. I can't remember the name of it. The Owl Hunting was a little bit better, but even when I heard that, I'm like, that's not Kendrick. But either way, people were ready.
Hungry.
They were ready
Hungry.
to shoot it down. They were ready to be like, nah, this ain't it. They were ready for that.
If he drops something and it's mid, do you think that he will say it was AI?
That's a good point.
I think that happened already.
Nah. No,
You think one of those was real?
Yeah,
no, you don't. Which one you thought was real?
the one that's bad, not the owl hunting, the other one. If according to a lot of people, they're saying that was real.
I mean, I would say that too. I mean, that's the other thing. You can muddy the water so much now. Like, you could just throw shit out. If I was Drake, I'd be doing that. I'd make AI tracks and throw them out there, Kendrick. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, that's a good
and
ass
say
strategy.
this is an AI record. They scared to drop. Drop your shit. Yo, that's the other thing. Drake said, yo, you put that record out that you've been sitting on for 4 years. And I hope Kendrick don't do nothing silly. I hope it's not like a Kendrick record featuring Rihanna or something. You know what I mean? Just
Wait, what do you mean?
like, I just don't want that. Like, something like, I want straight bars, rap. Drake gave you straight bars, rap. I want that. I don't want no big production.
Yeah, but what if he gives you bars, but a Rihanna hook that makes it a hit? Then you have your back-to-back song. Because that's what I'm afraid of. He won't have a song that's actually commercially sounding good.
We never heard a diss record with singing on it, have we? I can't think of that. What diss record has singing on it? Singing on a hook?
I guess that, but I'm just saying, if the bars is there,
Would you want Rihanna to be dissing Drake? That'd be wild.
why not? Why not?
That would be wild. That would be wild. That would be wild.
Imagine.
That'd be wild.
She probably know a few things.
Let's move on to something else for Taylor has a fit over there. She
Yeah,
can't
Taylor,
take it.
what's